So yesterday I've been battling bronchitis. I go to my doctor. The doctor says you have bronchitis, so he gives me an inhaler. He prescribes me an inhaler. He puts me on an antibiotic. Then he tells me about this cold medicine with codeine that I can take. But he says we can't just prescribe this to you. I have to give you a consultation. So he has to give me a physically written out prescription. I go to fill the prescription. It wasn't at any other places that I had to go, so I had to go searching around for this medicine, this cough medicine, because they don't carry it everywhere. So I finally find the medicine. The pharmacist has to then have another consultation with me because people abuse this cough medicine so much. She also went on to explain to me they have to do this with several medications. They have to do this, in California now, you can only get 7 days worth of pain medication because so many people are addicted to pain medication. You can't buy Sudafed or Benadryl because so many people are using it for illicit purposes. But I say this, the vast majority of people who go to their pharmacies, especially during cold and flu season, probably want some kind of relief. They're not seeking to be a meth lab. It's not Breaking Bad. But what we decided is that because so few people, even the few people who have ever abused it, the idea that they might abuse something supplants the convenience of the majority. They're saying, even though you might have a runny nose, even though it's cold and winter season, flu season, even though you might have a nursery where everybody was sick, or you work at a daycare, whatever it is, you might need cold medicine. We can't take that chances. We're gonna make sure that we know what you're doing with these things. Why do they not do that with guns? Why don't they do that with guns? I don't understand. Every time you turn around, well, the vast majority of people who have guns are not up to anything. That may well be true, but I guarantee the vast number of people who go to Rite Aid or CVS aren't up to anything either. They just want to breathe right. But what we said is we can't take that chance. We can't take the chance that these people might be, have a meth lab somewhere, or might be becoming addicted to this or addicted to pain medicine. We can't take that chance. But we can with guns. Every single year, 30,000 people are killed by guns in this country. 30,000 every year.
Wow.
If that many people were dying from anything, we'd do something about it. You can't tell me that I'm going to that you may have a runny nose, but I'm going to make sure that you're not doing anything else. You can't tell me that you're willing to take that chance and encroach upon the majority like that, but not willing to do something about the gun epidemic. And it is clearly an epidemic. Today, another workplace shooting in Baltimore, or what we like to call in America, Wednesday. 350,000 people, 30,000 people, every time you turn around. More people in America have been killed by Americans than been killed by jihadists. We're more worried about terrorism than we are about the gun epidemic we have in this country. We're more worried about meth, people making meth than we are the majority of the people in this country. So we can do it when it suits our purposes. I don't know. When I go to the CVS and I want relief for a cold, I got a runny nose, but they're gonna assume I'm some kind of criminal. If I go buy 10,000 rounds, they should do the same thing.
Thanks.
All right, that's a note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.